Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are doing yet another BOXYCHARM unboxing. I have both the premium and base box for the month of June. I got them at pretty decent timing, I must say, this month. But either way, I'm really excited to share this video with you guys, show you guys all the products that I received, and use a couple of them on camera with you. If you guys are interested in videos like this and you like seeing these types of videos, definitely let me know by giving the video a like, and also comment down below which product was your favorite. But before all of that, you have to actually watch the video, so let's jump into it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now the first product that we are going to be using today comes from the base subscription box. It is the Purlisse Perfect Glow BB Cream with SPF 30 in it. It is an oil-free moisturizing BB cream. It's supposed to have natural looking coverage and it's supposed to be matte yet glowy, which I don't really understand. Is it supposed to be semi-matte? I don't really know, but we will definitely find out. Now, before we jump into actually using the product, there's two things. First and foremost, it did come with a postcard in the box giving you a lot more detailed information on the product, which I find very, very helpful. And it also has the drug facts and some other information in the back, which I think is pretty cool. Now, one thing it does say is that if you do have normal or dry skin, that you should wear this with, of course, they're going to suggest their moisturizer, but a moisturizer underneath it. And if you have oily skin, then you should definitely just put on the product by itself. Now, I've already done my skincare, and that included moisturizer and SPF. So I guess you can say I'm going to take the dry route, but normally I would probably need to take the route where I don't put moisturizer underneath, but hopefully all will be fine. And then secondly, I am going to be using one of the two brushes that we received. This is the Baddington Brush Duo. This is obviously the packaging, but I'll take it out for you guys. They're so pretty. I love gold and just the gold hardware on these. You guys seen I hit myself with the brush, but the gold hardware on these is just so beautiful. So this is the brush I'm going to use for the BB cream, and then this one I'll probably just use for powder. This one is a powder brush and this one is a contour foundation brush, which is why I'm going to use it for foundation. And these two brushes did come in the premium subscription box. So we're going to go ahead and start with applying the BB cream first. This is in Tan is the shade. So I'm not really sure how well it will or will not match me. We may have to put foundation on top, which it says you can obviously do that. So I'm just going to run the brush through and then use this on my skin. As you guys can see, it's not like too much coverage because again, this isn't a foundation, this is a BB cream. So we're definitely getting natural coverage, not really much coverage at all. Although it comes out pretty light on my hand, it seems to like blend in with my skin nicely. I do see that it has a bit of a glow that could very well be from my moisturizer as well, but very, very natural. This is not something that I would see myself wearing by itself unless I really didn't want foundation on that day and I just wanted something very, very natural. This would definitely be it, especially if you don't have like any imperfections or anything like that on your skin. As you guys can see, like mine are obviously still peeking through. It's not really doing much to cover that up, which is expected because it is a BB cream and it's not like an actual foundation. But it's a pretty nice product just to have to put on, you know, when you don't really want to actually put on any foundation. Now that I have my whole face pretty much covered in this product, I want to say that, first of all, I don't really get the matte aspect of it. I do get the glowy aspect. Definitely gives you like a natural radiant kind of glow, especially like right here in the T-zone area. And basically all those points of your face where natural light would normally like hit and make it glow. I don't hate it. Like I said, I would use this if I wanted to put on foundation but not really put on foundation, especially when my skin like clears up a lot better. I would definitely use this, but for today I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put on a little bit of foundation on top of this just because I want more of a fuller coverage. You guys know me, I'm more so of like an all or nothing type of girl. There are days where I want minimal like makeup, minimal everything, and this would definitely suit better for those type of days, but today is just not that day. So I will put on a little bit of foundation and then we can come back and talk about the rest of the products that we have. So I have laid down my foundation, and honestly I only had to put just a little bit due to the BB cream. It gave me, like, as you guys seen, some kind of coverage. It wasn't full coverage, but then adding the foundation on top of that, you use less product, and I really do like that aspect of it. I did go ahead and just apply the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Foundation. Now, if you guys remember a while back when I first tested this foundation, I wasn't really obsessed with it like I was with her original launch, but I fell back in love with this and I've been using it ever since. I went ahead and picked up the shade 320, which matches me a lot better now, obviously. But I've learned so much on my skincare journey, and I just cannot wait to like share everything with you guys. But be patient with me. I'm going to take a little bit more time to do a little bit more research and continue the trial and errors that I've been doing. And then I will give you guys a full update. But just want to mention that I am loving this foundation now. So I used a little bit of that. And then for concealer, I just popped on a little bit of the NARS concealer. Now this is like a little baby one because I went yesterday to Sephora to get a different shade because I had caramel, and caramel is definitely too dark, especially if I want more of like a brighter under eye. Now this isn't super brightening or anything, but it is a nice shade, and this is medium 3 praline. So I just used a little bit of that. And now we're going to set everything like underneath our eyes and our T-zone. We're not going to set our entire face. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Banana Bread Powder to do so, but I'm also going to use the other brush that came in the duo set, this one right here. So I'm just going to tap my brush in there and swirl it around a little bit. And then I will take this and tap. I really like this brush. Granted, it's not like super tiny to where like I'm getting underneath my eye perfectly, but it's setting. And it's laying down the powder and it's not putting too much on. And then I'm just going to brush this down my nose and then place a little bit on my forehead as well because I did put concealer there too and I don't want it to crease. So before we finish off the rest of the face, I am going to revert to the eyes real quick and we're going to do a little bit of shadow and stuff up there. So I am going to start with priming my lids, of course, but instead of using my Holy Grail NARS concealer, in the premium box this month, we received an eyeshadow base. This is the ZOEVA eyeshadow fix, and it is in the shade Pearl, and it's supposed to be a base for eyeshadow. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my eyelids as I would concealer, but instead I'm going to use a base. I have not used an eyeshadow base in I don't even know how long. I think what I'm going to do is just apply it to the back of my hand first. Okay. Looks very, very like white. So that's the eyeshadow base. I'm going to use just a random blending brush just to grab the product. It does seem fairly thick as I'm like touching it with the brush. And then I'm just going to apply this to my lids. So far, it does not seem like this is really like covering up my veins or anything on my lid. I like using concealer, especially the NARS one or any potted concealer, because it covers the veins and just makes everything look as one. This to me is not doing anything for my lids right now. To be honest with you guys, I'm not loving this at all. I don't like the way it feels on my eyelids. It kind of has like a really thick consistency that's kind of oily in a way, but then when it sets, it's kind of like tacky a little bit, which I guess could be nice. But I am going to set this with a little bit of powder. But honestly, I do not see myself using this, to be quite honest. I really don't. This is just not what I want in an eyeshadow primer. Now I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. I am gonna speed this part up. I'll leave it in, but speed it up just because we didn't get any, or I didn't get any palette this month. I am gonna use the palette from last month, although I did a separate video for May that went live not too long ago. If you haven't seen that, definitely make sure you check that out. It'll be in the cards above and also down below in the description box. I didn't use the products. I talked about them but didn't use them. So I'm gonna use this one today and just see how it goes. So my eyes are now done, and before we move back to the face, let's get into another product. This one came from the base subscription box, and it is the Lilly Lashes XXX Mascara. I was really excited to get this, and this item right here was my choice for the month of June for my base box, and mainly because I love Lilly lashes, like their faux mink lashes. Love them. The style Miami is probably one of my favorites, and so I figured I'd had to get this a try. So this is obviously in black, and I'm just going to use this to coat both my top lashes and my bottom lashes and see what it does for them. So I don't hate the mascara. It's not what I thought it was going to be, but I would definitely use this mascara more for, like, I would obviously put it on if I was doing false lashes because the mascara underneath the lashes doesn't matter. But if I wanted to do the whole natural looking kind of makeup and just use the BB cream and that's really it, no foundation, and it's not really full coverage, I would definitely just pop on this mascara. So it's not a mascara that I'm super obsessed with, but it's not a mascara that I just like totally hate. So that's that on the mascara. I'm gonna do the other eye really quickly and then we can finish the face finally. So I went ahead and applied my lashes. They are a little bit more natural than what I was anticipating. These aren't new. I did pick them up yesterday. Not really sure how I feel about them, but they're already on my eyes, so we're just gonna roll with it. Now from the premium box, I did receive a contour palette, but before we get to that, I'm gonna go ahead and use this Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray just to lock down all the powders and everything that we put on our face already. Normally I would have sprayed my face like 2 times already, but I low-key forgot. I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this. This did come in the base box this month, which I'm really grateful and happy for because I've been wanting to get this specific setting spray because I've heard so many good things about it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this on my face very lightly, y'all. It's so cooling. It feels so good. Not quite a consistent sprayer, as you guys could have heard. And whew, I'm gonna grab my fan. That feels really good. And then I'm just gonna press. Now we're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of color back into the skin. With the Cocoa Contour palette from Too Faced, this is heavy duty packaging. Reminds me of the eyeshadow palette that we received from them, the Natural Mattes one. But these are the shades. So these 3 right here are bronzers, and then these 3 down here are highlighters. I'm really not into the highlighters in this palette, so I'm just gonna skip over that, but I will be using this dark or deep contour shade right here just to contour my cheeks. But first, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer. I'm just gonna go ahead and use the bronzer out of this palette that I am super obsessed with. So I'm actually, instead of using the Sunset bronzer that I always use, I'm going to use the deep bronzer, which is Butter Bronzer. So the lashes were bugging me and I just took them off. But we're now gonna jump into the contour palette and we're gonna take deep contour right here. That's what it's called. I'm gonna use the BOXYCHARM brush that I got a couple of boxes back. This is their exclusive line with this brush and another one that looks exactly the same but smaller. And I'm going to use this for my contour. Not really obsessed with that contour. I am going to go ahead and go back in with the bronzing brush and just try to smooth everything out. I'm not obsessed, you guys, not obsessed. So since the blush and the bronzer are not from BOXYCHARM, I'm going to go ahead and apply those and also get some new lashes to pop on my eyes just to complete this look. And then we can come back and talk about the products that I did not use, because the little bit that I showed you is not the end. I still have a couple of more products to show you guys. We won't be using them on camera, but I am going to tell you more about them as well as their price points. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so we are almost finished, and as you guys can tell, I look different. Well, let me tell you guys a little bit about what I did off camera before we got here. So I wasn't really feeling the lashes, so you guys saw that I took those off and I popped on my favorite lashes at the moment, which is the Unscripted Beauty lashes in the style Level Up. I've been super obsessed with those, and I just popped those on my eyes and I feel more like myself. And then I went in with a blush. The blush that I used was this one right here. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in the shade Dim Infusion. I received this a couple BOXYCHARM boxes back, and I am obsessed with this for a nice flush of pink color. It sits really nicely on the cheeks, and I feel like it helped bring everything together. And then finally, I used the WAYLEY and Physicians Formula palette. This is the Butter Collection, and I went ahead and used this shade right here called Golden Hour. I am so obsessed with this highlight, you guys. I went ahead and applied it as a highlight per usual, but I also popped it in my inner corner and on my lids because the whole matte eyeshadow look just was not working for me. Now let's talk about the final products in the boxes. So we're going to start with the base box. There's only one item to talk about, and that is the KYLIE Skin Foaming Face Wash. I've been using this since I received the box, which wasn't that long ago, but I've used it about 2 or 3 times, and I really do like this for a nighttime cleanser on top of my oil cleanser. So I do double cleanse, but I've been enjoying this. I feel like a little bit goes a long way. It is very, very foamy, as the name suggests, so just be aware of that. I personally like a foaming face wash, but if it doesn't foam, I'm not panicking. Some people panic if their face wash isn't like really foamy because they feel like it's not working, but that's not the case. But nonetheless, I do like this product and have been enjoying using it. I've also used her moisturizer, which was really nice as well, but I ran out of that and haven't repurchased since. This right here is the card for this month, so I am going to read you what it says about this specific product just really briefly. So it is infused with an ultra nourishing kiwi seed oil. It's packed with vitamin C and E to help maintain moisture and improve elasticity. It's a gentle formula that's supposed to cleanse the skin by helping to remove dirt, oil, and makeup for a fresh and bright complexion, and it does retail for $24. So again, I've been enjoying it. I'm going to continue to use it till there's no more left, and my skin seems to be okay with the formula. So that's that. So now moving on to the premium subscription box, there are 3 products that we have to go over. And the first one is this one from Skin & Co. This is their Sardinian Spirit Shower Gel. Now this right here I have not used yet, considering I received this box like 2 days before filming this, but I definitely will try it out and let you guys know what I think. But I am going to read what the postcard says. It does have quite the description. So it says that this is a delicate fragrance of yellow flowers on a vibrant Sardinian summer day, when the Mediterranean breeze carries the notes of the pressed myrtle flowers and berries that run through the cobblestone streets. It's free of phosphates, parabens, and mineral oils, and it is a limited edition shower gel, and it retails for $22. So I'll be trying this out and letting you guys know in an updated video somewhere down the line of how I felt about it. So for the final 2 products, they are skincare related, and I'm really excited to test these out. I haven't used either product just yet, but I think what I'm going to do is just give you guys an update in the description box. So make sure you look at that and have that to reference to, so that way you guys can see how I feel about these products that I have yet to use at this very moment, because I plan on using all of them. But moving on, we have the Glow Recipe. This is their Avocado Melt Retinol Sleeping Mask, and I'm really excited to try this. I do own the watermelon sleeping mask from them, and I do really like that one, but this one I am especially interested in, especially because of the avocado that it has. And I don't know, I'm just really intrigued, and I love eating avocado. So we will see how this mask performs for me. I do want to read a little bit off the card. So it does say that this mask is a creamy, nourishing mask formulated with antioxidant-rich avocado. It has exfoliating PHA and the most gentle form of retinol. It's encapsulated retinol. This is a super gentle yet effective mask that works to improve the skin's elasticity and reveal a smoother, hydrated skin with each use. Use as a wash-off, flash facial or overnight mask for deep recovery, and this mask does retail for $49. And then the final product that I received is yet another set of masks, and this one kind of intrigues me. I have not quite opened it fully, but you see the thickness of this. Now these are sheet masks. This is Grace and Stella. It says it's like an energy drink for your face, and these are their anti-wrinkle and energizing face masks, and it comes with 6 of them in the package. Look how big this is. This took up the whole entire box at the bottom. I was like, what is this? But I'm really interested and definitely going to try this mask. Today is mask day for me, so I will be using one of these right here, and I will let you know how it goes. All right, well, that is all the products for June. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and unboxing on all these wonderful products. Again, do not forget that I will be updating the description box with my thoughts on the items that I did not use in today's video as I use them. So make sure you stay tuned and look out for that. Just kind of check back if you're really interested on how I feel about a certain product. Hopefully I can get majority of the products tested before this video goes live. That way they're in the description box ready to go for you all. But by chance, if something is missing, that just means I didn't get the chance to try it just yet. With that, I'm going to close out today's video. Again, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for supporting me, and I will see you guys super soon in the next one.